Yo, what's up, dudes? Yo, what's up, dude? Okay. What'd you say? You're in Puerto Rico? Bro, that's fantastic. Where are you staying at? Are you staying in Cagua, Carolina, Bayamón, San Juan, Gurabo, Calle, Agua Buena? So many, bro. Where are you staying at? I stayed in a place called Trujillo Alto. It's where our Airbnb was. They got Airbnbs over there. And it was 15 minutes away from the beach, but it was hella far from everything else that we wanted to do. So we kind of had to drive a little bit every time. What? Balcelas? Vasquez? I don't know what you're saying. Yo, Mysterious, what's good? Tracy, what's up? Rob, what's going on? Kevin, Kat, Vince. What's up, dudes? Hold on, let me go put the. I gotta do something with the dog. Fucking my dog and my niece were throwing a goddamn riot. Okay. Amir, what's good? Heather, what up? How are you? How are all of you on this Thursday? We're almost to Friday. And then it's the weekend. Okay. Need to figure out what. Nope. Yeah. Ugh. I need to cut my hair. Yeah, I'm kind of ready for the weekend. I might go watch Deadpool this weekend. I'm probably just gonna go. Katai, what's up? I'm probably just gonna go watch it by myself. Because my sister doesn't give a fuck about it. And nothing Deadpool related is appropriate for a 3-year-old, so I can't take my niece. I'll just go by myself. which I don't have a problem doing. Please, no spoilers for the movie. Please, like nothing at all. Just wait. Just wait. I have seen season 4 of The Boys, so if you guys want to discuss that, we can discuss that. We can talk about that. Just no spoilers for anything Deadpool related. That's kind of the only thing I really give a fuck about. That and Fallout, because I'm in the process of watching Fallout. I'm on episode. I'm just gonna rewatch episode 3. I was too baked watching episode 3 the first time. I don't remember shit. So apparently, what? So apparently, the new Borderlands movie has a what? How do I get rid of this little fucking emoji bullshit? I can't. Oh, okay. There we go. Apparently, the new Borderlands movie has a 3% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, but is that 3% the critic score or the audience score? Because I never give a fuck about the critic score. I look at the audience score. If the audience score, it's the most accurate. You never look at the critic score or the tomato meter. That's a whole bunch of fucking hacks. All those goddamn critics, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You look at the audience score. Was the 3 an audience score? Because the audience usually knows what the fuck is going on. I doubt any critic that watched Avengers Endgame even knew who the fuck Thanos was before the movie even started. There's no way. They probably didn't. So. Critic score. The audience score hasn't released yet. I'm not trying to make any excuses. Maybe the movie really is bad. But I'm just saying, I never look at the... Nope, those critics. I look at the audience score. Maybe there's a reason the audience score hasn't been released. The audience score will probably be better than the critics. But I don't know, maybe Borderlands movie was trash. I'm just saying though, what I say stands. 9 times out of 10, I never look at that critic score. They don't know what the fuck they're saying. Especially like when it's an already established movie that has lore and shit like that, and they're like, wah, 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 it wasn't good. I'm like, you just don't know what the fuck. Like, movie critics, especially like the top ones, the professional ones or whatever. I've really gotten hooked on SEAL Team. What is that, a TV series? Still gotta watch season 3 of The Boys. Yeah, you should do that. You should do that right now. If you watch 1 episode a day, you'll be done in a week. Pretty much. I never got into Fallout, but I'm curious about the show. I got into Fallout, but I only got into like a couple. Not every Fallout video game was stellar, in my opinion. There's Fallout New Vegas, and then Fallout 4. That's it. That's all I like. I played a little bit of Fallout before New Vegas, like from 1 or 2 or 3 or something. I don't know. I played a little bit prior, and I was like, all right, this is all right. But then I was busy. I couldn't play all that much. And then when I actually could sit down and play all that much, I played a shit ton of New Vegas. And then I played a shit ton of 4. And then I never played Fallout 76 because, well, I watched the trailer. That was all I needed to see. I was like, that's not going to be good. And as fate would have it, it wasn't good. Yeah, Tracy, same. I don't read anything from critics because they have such a weird way of looking at movies, bro. They really do. Like, have you guys ever read? Have you ever read a review from a critic, and you're reading it, and you're just like, I kind of don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. You almost sound like Shakespeare. You almost sound like you're using language that is confusing to the reader. Like, no one else knows this fucking lingo except for you and your people. You're not doing us a fucking service. You're confusing the shit out of us. We don't know what the fuck you're saying. So we're just like, well, it might be good. I think that's what he said. Instead of just coming out from the fucking gate and being like, yo, this is either good, shit, or it rides right there in the middle. A lot of these other critics, they're just like, the ambiance of the textures of the colors of the film really didn't solidify its place in my brain. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, man? What? I don't know. They'd be watching movies stupid. The kid's dad is obsessed with Fallout games. Couldn't get into it myself. It's an acquired. When I first played Fallout, I didn't like it either. But that's because I didn't know the mechanics of the game. And to be completely honest, I was kind of brand new to that genre. Like the open world, MMO, that kind of shit, looting and stuff like that, and crafting. Kind of new to that genre. So at first I was like, I don't know if I like this. And then I just played it a little bit more, and it grew on me as time went on. What is your request right now? Is it shorter than 45 minutes? I'd rather opt to do that. Astro's not here to make the list, I don't think, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'm over Fallout anyways, really. But I will watch the show because from what I've seen from the TV show is really good. Steel Team is a series. Main producer and advisor is ironically ex-Delta operator, obviously. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. I should probably start telling Astro a lot more when I'm going live. That's why I can't see. Is there anything new out there in the world that I may have missed that y'all know that I don't? Yeah, I've never seen SEAL Team. Ever. God, dude. Speaking of military movies, I know I told y'all the other day, but I never really told y'all why the movie pissed me off, or why it was... There was parts of the movie that were like... There were certain parts of the movie that were like, okay, it's not all the way bad. And then there were other parts of the movie that were just like, this is bad. And then there were other parts of the movie that were atrocious, right? And it was that movie I was telling y'all about a couple days ago called Bloodshot with Vin Diesel. He's a soldier and he dies, and the military donates his body to this scientist. The scientist develops technology to help him heal faster and be extra strong and superhuman and super strength and blah blah blah, the whole nine. And what the scientist is doing is he's killing off everyone that was a part of his team that helped create the technology that he is using on Vin Diesel's character. Like, he made a super soldier, dude. So what he's doing is he's using the soldier to go and kill every single person that had a hand in his project, because he's a selfish little fucker, right? He's an evil little bastard. He wants this all for himself. He wants to be the only one on the planet that can make it, right? Or that can create it. So he goes around killing all these fuckers. So what he does is he runs a simulation in the soldier's head that one of these people that worked for his company killed his wife. So he's so angry and full of rage because someone killed his wife, which isn't real, that he goes and he kills this fucking person. Well, in the soldier scenes, he's going into a building and he's going to enter the building and he's going to clear the building with his team. This is a room clearing procedure that they're about to accomplish, right? And in all of the military scenes, bro, he's got no eye pro. It drove me insane. It's something small. It's something just like, oh, bro, whatever. Man, they could have just forgot. But no, it's important, bro. Eye pro, eye protection. It doesn't matter where you are, bro. If you're in a combat environment, combat situation, it doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter your enemy. It doesn't matter anything. The mission doesn't even matter. You're in a combat zone, bro. You have eye pro. That's the first thing that pissed me off. And so then, mission complete, blah, blah, kills the bad guy, comes home on a C-130, gets off the plane, tells his men, he's like, all right, fucking have a good weekend, and I'll see you Monday morning. And then he goes to see his wife. And as he's going to see his wife, he takes his top off. He's on an airfield, on a military installation, on an airfield, takes his top off. And you know what's underneath his military top? You'd never fucking guess. It's a Vin Diesel movie, so you can probably guess. Guess what was underneath his military top? A fucking white wife beater. Straight out of Fast and Furious. I was just like, this movie's gonna be bad. However, it did get better after that point. It was still bad though. The villain's motivations were pretty cool, bro, but those two things right there in particular, I was just like, I hate when they do this, bro. I hate when they do this. It wouldn't have taken that much effort to go to Google and just Google military uniform. Does he need to be in a white wife beater every time in every movie for every role for every instance? What the fuck is that? Is it like a staple? Did he get typecast as the guy that wears wife beaters? I don't know. That shit was just so dumb. Y'all gotta see it. When y'all see it, y'all are gonna laugh. If y'all decide to watch the movie, y'all are gonna be like, oh my god, that's so stupid. I can't believe they left it like that. They probably were gonna make the shirt tan, and then Vin Diesel was like, no, fuck the writers, they don't know what they're talking about. We're gonna make it wife beater. That's how people know me. I'm a brand, okay? I also got family. Just like, not the way it works, man. Really? You think Vin Diesel looks good, bro? I think he looks like a real life version of a Goomba from Mario. Really? Old fucking no neck ass. He looks like a lighter skinned, a little more less bitched version of Benzino. That's what he reminds me of. He looks like Benzino. Minus the crazy jawline, but it's there. The whole body type, everything. You don't look good to me. And I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'll tell you if a dude looks good, if he looks attractive, if he looks handsome. Vin Diesel ain't that guy. I don't know what ladies be talking about. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He looks like a turtle. He looks like Franklin. I ain't gonna lie though, Chronicles of Riddick was fire. He's had some good films. He was almost cast as Daredevil. That movie was shit regardless who was playing Daredevil. It wasn't in the character. It was in the writing. Ugh. I didn't absolutely hate Colin Farrell as Bullseye, though. I think that's who played Bullseye, right? Colin Farrell? I didn't hate that. But that voice? Oh, I guess. Yeah, you can have an attractive voice. But yeah, nah, that's... What the fuck is that? Oh, it's tobacco. He was good in Saving Private Ryan? Oh yeah, all 17 seconds that he was in the movie? Colin Farrell. I've seen quite a bit of his movies. Dude, super underrated movie that people like to shit on. It's like the Nickelback of his movies is Phone Booth. Bro, I fucking love that movie. And I always see and hear so many motherfuckers talking shit about it. Just like I hear so many motherfuckers talking shit about Nickelback, and they probably don't even know why they're talking shit about Nickelback. Bro, Phone Booth was a phenomenal movie. I don't give a fuck what you're saying. It was one of the only movies that was literally filmed in the same spot the entire fucking film, and it was good. Like, imagine other producers, imagine other cinematographers. Bro, they would scoff at the idea of filming in the same location the entire film. They're like, "What, are you fucking crazy? Hell no. We're not doing that shit. That's risky. It has a high probability of failure," but Phone Booth made it happen. Like, he never left that goddamn phone booth, bro. And to be honest, I didn't even notice until halfway through the movie. I'm like, holy shit, he's still in this phone booth. It's crazy. I would have lost my mind by now. I probably would have taken a bullet. Really, because I'm very stubborn and shit. And even if my life's on the line, I'm still gonna give you some pushback. I probably would have at least got shot twice if he didn't kill me with the first shot. Oh, there's the... You gave yourself away. Oh, yes.
I think Nova broke.
You think Nova broke your toy? Let me see.
It was Nova's.
It was Nova's fault? Are you sure it wasn't your fault? Ooh, I have a feeling that you're lying to me, but...
A bit.
Well, be careful. Seeing as how I don't know what this originally was, here, take it and do something with it. I can't fix it if I don't know what it is.
But I can.
I know, it seems like we've reached a problem, haven't we?
Wait.
Go find the owner's manual in your room. It's somewhere under the bed or in the closet or in your castle. Check your pink castle.
I have. Oh, I have tunnels.
Yeah, go clean out your room. Make it happen. Okay. Okay. Good little one. Oh, ever since she got home, bro, she's been up my ass. I was so excited to see her. And then, like, after, like, 2 days, I was just like, okay. Okay. You need to get over here. Stay. Give you a treat later. Yeah, Daniel, I know. And Daniel, what's up, by the way? Yeah, I know that he's playing in, whatchamacallit. Oh, let me go ahead and change this. What am I doing? Go here. I'll put my fucking hoodie on. Oh, yeah, I know, Christian. They're also making it's either gonna be a standalone movie or a TV series with the Penguin with Colin Farrell. I don't know if you knew that, but I saw a trailer for it the other day. Hey, Upchurch uploaded a new video. Future of the country rap empire, like overall or like yours or I don't know. Yo, DeRozier, what's good, man? How are you? Oh, I thought she was gonna come back in here. Thank God. She just came barreling out of her bedroom. Was like, "Mommy, I have to go potty," and then sprinted to the bathroom. I don't know. Country girl, it's felt like 30 minutes. The Rozier, that's fantastic, dog. I really was just gonna watch some random shit. I was kind of hoping that Astro would have been here. So he could have made a little bit of the list. Some conservative twins we haven't seen. Oh, it's all politics shit. The fuck is that? Is that a house shaped like a Lamborghini? Hold on. What the fuck? That's a fucking house shaped like a. That's the. That is the. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen. It almost looks like the Lamborghini that Batman drives. This is probably Batman's house. Somewhere in the fucking Amazon. He'd have a house like this in the fucking Amazon. He could fight off just about everything there. That's nuts. I wonder how much that cost. Couple million. Wild. Okay. Alright, I got distracted. What's your opinion on Tim Walt's stolen valor claim? I don't even know anything about that. So if you want to direct me somewhere to where I can find out about it, I can't give any thoughts because I don't know what it's about. I don't know what's going on there. I'm guessing y'all put whatever y'all did request. I'm guessing y'all put it in the what? In the public section or in the Patreon section? I'll check both. Variety stream request. Okay, there's one. Okay, I see 3 so far. Let me check the Patreons. Wait. Oh, down here. Public. Fuck, I gotta keep scrolling. Okay, okay. And I think we did that one, right? Idiots in Cars 123. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let me go. Variety. Okay. No, DeRozier. I mean, maybe I just did. Perhaps. You need what?
Help.
You need help. You took Michael Jordan's advice after all.
Come on, Theo.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere. I'm busy, Mama. I can help you afterwards. Yeah, we're just gonna start with. Can you grab a cop's gun? No. What? That was a fast video. Okay. See. Alright, what?
Hello.
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 Hello. What's your name? Tell me what your name is.
You call me.
What is your name? What's your whole name?
Ariel Elder.
Nayeli Ariel Elder. How old are you?
3.
3?
And I want to get to next.
Hey, Nelly. Nelly, what color am I?
I don't know.
What color am I?
I don't know.
Tell me.
I think I can tell.
What color is your Theo?
I don't know.
What color are you?
I'm Puerto Rican and black.
You're Puerto Rican and black?
Yeah.
What about me? What color am I?
Don't know.
I didn't ask you what nationality, Mama. I asked you what color.
Black.
What color am I? Do you know? What color is your Theo?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Guess.
I can't get. I don't want to guess.
Are you afraid you're gonna get canceled? Yeah? Yeah, you don't want that woke mafia coming after you. It's not fun for anyone.
You silly goose.
Yeah, they're all silly gooses.
Stop it. Time to talk. Microphone.
You're trying to talk to the microphone.
Yeah.
Well,
My mama always have a.
you think you're some kind of radio personality?
My mommy have a microphone downstairs.
Your mommy has a microphone downstairs. Do you sing into the microphone?
I sing meow.
You sing meow?
Yes.
You sing the cat song?
Hello.
Sing it right now.
Meow.
Sing the cat song right now.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, no more of that. Okay. Your Theo has to do stuff, okay?
That was fuzzy, isn't it?
It was. It was such a beautiful song. Now, you need to make like a tree and branch. Huh?
Make that song.
I can't make that song either, but you can make it lickety split out of here. No, out of here. No, out of here. You need to make like a fetus and head out.
Here and here and here and.
Yeah, so come on, come this way. About face. Let's turn around. Please turn around. Here you go. Forward march. Here you go. Or do whatever. I don't care. Go play in the closet. All right. Yeah. Just don't pull anything out of the closet. Leave everything in there. Don't pull anything out. Okay. Is it make like a tree and leave? Damn, I fucked it up. I messed it up. Oh no, I can't come find you, but you definitely can hide. I can't play hide and seek right now. If we play hide and seek, you're gonna be hiding for a long time. I'm not gonna be seeking. No, I'm not. Nelly, you gotta wait. Either wait, and I can play with you after.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Johnny Q channel, and thanks for watching and thanks for joining. In today's video, we are going to go over the question, should you grab a cop's gun?
No, you shouldn't, and you can't, and if you do, you're going to jail. It's just like you walk up to someone and snatch their hat off their head. More than likely, they could take you to court for assault because your body made contact with their body in a violent way, right? You don't really exactly have to be bleeding. So, I don't know. It's just like I've never contemplated this because it's so common sense and so brain dead easy to just, not do. But
that is a very good question, but also a very bad question. So let's get into the video. Kind of to reference this entire video, I got this question on my feed the other day, and I made this video for reference here. Let's watch. Can you grab a cop's gun? That is a very bad question. If you decide to grab a cop's firearm, oh my, I can't believe it.
they're gonna shoot you. Why on earth would you want to grab a cop's gun? And when in the history of time, unless it's like a bad cop or just like a fucking renegade, has anyone ever asked for a cop's gun or to see it and the cop has been like, yeah, sure thing, here? How would you want to grab it? So that you can use it? On who? The person you grabbed it from. If he keeps you from taking it, he'll shoot you with it. After he gets it back. And after he regains control. Hey! What are you doing? Don't knock my clothes off. I hope she's not breaking anything. I can't even remember what I have in that closet.
I'm making this video. Let's say you're in line to get a Starbucks drink. You see a police officer standing right in front of you. And of course you see this, his or hers service firearm. It looks nice, it looks cool, but yet you still want to grab this. Please, please, please listen when I say this. Okay, to be very honest, bottom line, you're going to die. Just, that's it, you're going to die. You're gonna get shot. And if God decides that it's not your time, you'll get arrested and go to jail. But I can 100% guarantee you, you will die. No, but for real, don't grab a cop's gun. Don't.
I mean, the high possibility that you'll die. But the circumstances are in your favor because there will be a cop, depending on the cop, depending on if you walk up to the right one, that will recognize the fact that you were trying to take his gun, which means that you don't have a gun. So if he regains control of his firearm, he doesn't have to shoot you. If you think about it like that. But he's gonna. And I'm gonna laugh at you when he does. Like, just how it goes. What? Oh, okay.
Do that. Please don't do that. That's a very, very bad idea.
Oh man. The question is, can you grab a cop's gun? Now,
You can do anything you want. There's just gonna be consequences for whatever it is that you do. Okay. Okay. Well, go play and shut the door.
technically speaking, let's look at this technically, okay? Like realistically, technically, yes, you could grab a cop's gun. Now, you definitely could. Would you?
Just like all of these, just like all these countries out here. All these other countries. You could fuck with our Navy. No one's stopping you. But y'all are gonna get fucked on and dicked on so hard if you do that you don't. And no one ever does. And the only ones that do, they smoke too many bath salts that day. Can you smoke those or do you inhale those? Or I don't even know how you administer those. I don't know.
Should you?
Yo, Nick, what's going on?
Would you like to eat green eggs and ham? I mean, no, for real though. Would you? Could you? The answer is no. You do not want to grab a cop's gun. I know how much some of you out there might want to, but no. Can you grab a cop's gun? Sure, you could, but you're going to die. I don't think people realize, but everything on an officer, you cannot touch. You cannot.
You can walk up behind a horse and grab it by its tail and start yanking it. You're well within your right to do that. You very well could do that. You're physically capable of doing it too. However, you're going to get kicked in the face harder than you've ever been hit by anything in your entire life. It's not going to be fun for you. However, theoretically, you can walk up behind a horse and yank its tail. You know?
Touch him, you cannot shove him, you cannot hug him, you cannot even walk by and shove him because that is an assault on a police officer in most states.
The only person that can get away with even making an attempt to put their hands on a police officer's gun range between the ages of 5 years old and birth. 5 years old. Curious kid. Parents haven't taught the kid about guns because the kid's too young to know about guns yet, or even hold one, or even use one. He sees a police officer. Kids are handsy. They're curious. He reaches up. Ooh, what's that? And the officer goes, whoa, hey, little fella, how's it going? Here, you want a popsicle? I think that's the only time that anyone's going to be able to get away with touching a cop's gun. And living. Is if it's a very curious child that wandered and is just touching stuff because kids touch stuff. That's it. I don't foresee a cop shooting a 6-year-old because the 6-year-old was like, ooh, a cool toy, right? So.
For example, my time on patrol for like the 5 minutes that I was on patrol as a law enforcement officer, I was on patrol with another guy, and we were walking and downtown college area, and this college kid, as he's walking by the partner in front of me, he walks and he goes for my partner's gun. And I was like, wait, what just happened? Immediately, the officer turned around and grabbed him by the arm. I was like, oh, I got to press my body cam. I double tapped, I grabbed him. We walked out and we explained to him that is how you die. You cannot just go about your day and think, oh, there's a cop, there's his gun. I'm going to go and try to grab it and touch it. You cannot.
Don't police officers have specific holsters? I've seen police officers talk about their holsters before, where it takes certain actions while your hand is on the holster to even draw the weapon. So, like, you put your hand on the weapon and it's also on the holster, and there's like a locking mechanism or something, or like a quick release mechanism that's like a button or like a latch or something like that, that you hit it. Yeah, granted, that's going to add a couple of extra seconds, if not milliseconds, to your draw if you need to quickly. But there's mechanisms inside some of these holsters that prevent your gun from being yanked. Is that true or not?
My nail is long.
Your nail is so long because you're such a beautiful girl. Fox, what's going on, man? Huzzah! I wouldn't know about these things, bro, because I didn't have a handgun when I was in the service. I had a rifle. So we didn't. That shit was attached to us with a sling. Only way you were taking that off is if you were face to face with us, and that wasn't going down. ¿Qué quiere?
I have it.
What?
It didn't say.
Okay, go play.
Touch one of the most deadliest things on a cop's person, on his uniform, which would be a pistol, the firearm that him or her is carrying. And so after we kind of were like,
I used to when I was deployed, I used to have kids try to reach up and snatch shit off my kit all the fucking time, and I would have to swat these fuckers away like gnats. I had one kid reach up. Thankfully, I caught his hand before he could successfully rip it away, but as I was swatting away his hand, his finger caught the inside ridge of my grenade pouch and almost yanked it off whenever I slapped his hand away. Nayeli, you gotta stop, mama. Come on, please. Please, please, please. Either go play or go to your room. Or go see what your mommy's doing.
Mommy's not here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's not here yet. Okay, well, you're stuck with me. Well, you gotta let me work. You gotta let me do some stuff first. Are you bored? Are you lonely?
Stop.
You want attention?
very mad and very upset that he reached for the gun, and he was like, I didn't reach for your gun, I just bumped into you. And I saw the body cam footage, and thank God I double tapped, because when you double tap your body cam, you can program it to go 30 seconds behind or a minute, like as to what had happened before. And so
this is soda, mama. This is soda.
I had turned my body cam so quickly that it captured the last 30 seconds of that encounter. And lo and behold, he did go for the gun. And so he was straight up lying, but he made it very clear to the college kid, you don't grab a cop's gun because you could die. You could get shot. You could get severely hurt. And if for some reason you don't die, you will go to jail. You will be in so much trouble. So I guess the question, and it's a very simple question and a very simple answer, can you grab a cop's gun? Right? You could, but it will end very, very badly for you. I would highly recommend that you do not attempt to grab or try to reach for or touch anything.
That little girl right there exhausts me, bro.
On a police officer's uniform or person or car, and especially the firearm. I can't believe I'm making this kind of video, to be very honest with you.
That's
now,
what I
if
was
you
saying.
Go to that,
it seems kind
if
of
you
like...
go to that YouTube short that I made, the comments are hysterical.
I mean, kudos on the video, but it seems kind of ridiculous that this video even has to be made, or that this type of shit has to be said out loud, like in a PSA format of some kind. Like, kind of a waste of time, don't you think? It's just one of those things. Okay, Fox, bye. Have fun. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully we see you again soon. And I guess on the off chance that some of these cops don't have very good retention holsters, maybe it's because the department is forcing them to use holsters that are provided by the department instead of them being able to use their own, which I feel is fucking dumb because shooter's preference is shooter's preference. That's one thing I did enjoy about my time in the service is they didn't give you much shit about how you used your weapon and what you put on it. As far as like your attachments, obviously you can't go painting your fucking weapon some kind of stupid, crazy, retarded skin that you would see in Call of Duty Warzone. But for the most part, you had a lot of leeway to do with your weapon whatever you wanted to do with your weapon. Just don't fuck it up in the process of doing anything with it. Okay. Great. No, Tracy, no pink camos allowed at all whatsoever. Which, you know, when I served, really wouldn't have hurt us all that much, to be completely fucking honest, because we already stuck out like a sore fucking thumb. What is pink camo on a weapon? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. They can already see us from 80 miles away. With bad binoculars from like the 80s. Which I'm honestly surprised that the military is not that stupid yet. I'm surprised we haven't reached those levels of dumb. But we will. I never thought we'd reach the levels of dumb we're in right now, but we have. Watch us watch in the future. We go to war with a country. We go set up shop, start doing our daily operations. And then breast cancer awareness comes on by, and they change our entire uniform from what it is to all pink. In a combat zone. It's really sad that I could actually see that type of shit actually happening in real life. I'm not saying that Breast Cancer Awareness Month is not important, and Cancer Awareness Month is not important. However, I will go ahead and say that in a combat zone, does not fucking matter. Nobody cares. That's all I'm saying. Like, I could see some shit like that happen. Oh, and it would be so dumb. Yeah, I know, Tracy. Yeah, you would gladly wear a pink fucking uniform and just be spotted from the International Space Station. Even they would be able to see you. Mm-hmm. Just out there looking like bottle of Pepto. Living your best life, huh? Let's. I'm gonna have to put my fucking hoodie on. Did we ever do that Try Not to Laugh by Adik the One? I think so, right? We did we did his most recent one, correct? I'm not sure. Let me go back to the other one. Hopefully it's not public. None of this shit should. I always forget where the fuck this is. Public. Sure. Okay. Right. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good too. Okay. This isn't obscurest vinyl. That's not music, is it, Captain Z? It's music. We ain't doing it today. Let me check back on the variety requests. Okay. Yeah, Jeff, that's when I go AWOL. That's when I go AWOL. And there'd be a whole bunch of fucking fairies talking about, you went AWOL because you hate gay people. You don't want to wear the rainbow colors. No, not it at all. It's just that my leaders have decided to put me at a tactical disadvantage by making me stick out like a sore goddamn thumb. And I know that I could quite possibly die in combat, but I ain't going out like this. No, sir. Fuck that. I'm out. I'd rather not even try. It's a lose-lose. Not even a little bit, bro. Okay. Thoughts to snap your mind in half.
People of America, it's the all-new Sonic Smasher. Live free, eat Sonic. You want to live free?
Yeah, but that's not the point, country girl. The point is that it doesn't look professional and it looks fucking stupid. So just because it wouldn't put us at a disadvantage, it still looks bad. That's it. Point blank. Endo story. It looks fucking stupid and it's not professional. And it sticks the fuck out. And in the case that they did decide to actually do something to us and get froggy and start swinging, we would be at a disadvantage because they could fucking see us. So, hey.
I make them like confetti.
Confetti. So you're gonna make a mess all over my room? You're not gonna clean up anything. You haven't cleaned up anything a day in your life. No, you haven't. Coming in here trying to throw fucking confetti. Your fucking mind.
Dude, when we yawn.
And then the audacity to be like, oh, don't worry, I'll clean it. That girl hasn't cleaned shit in 3.5 years. Ironically enough, that's how old she is. What the fuck you mean? Try to play me for a fool. You're fucking 3. Stop. Alright.
Dude, when we yawn, do deaf people think we're screaming?
Really? We're doing this again?
If you're waiting for the waiter, Aren't you the waiter?
Oh, you're gonna keep talking, all right?
Why aren't iPhone chargers just called apple juice? Bruh, if you work as security at a
Because they wouldn't be able to monetize that because of copyright. But technically, is apple juice copyrighted? Is it? It's apple juice. It was provided by the earth. Well, apples were provided by the earth. And I'm guessing whoever figured out that you could extract juice from the apple would be entitled to the copyright. But that's probably why. They'd have to go into a legal battle with everyone that makes fucking apple juice, I suppose. Okay, that'd be a clever name though. I like that. That'd be OJ's name if he was light skinned. Apple juice.
Bruh, if you work as security at a Samsung store, does that make you guardian of the galaxy? My guy, how do you throw away a garbage can?
Please stop. My brain hurts.
If you buy a bigger bed, you're
How do you throw away a garbage can? I think you melt. If it's plastic, you just put it in a bonfire and melt it. And if it's metal, you just use it until it just deteriorates into the earth. I don't fucking know.
left with more bedroom.
Hold on.
Please stop. My brain hurts.
If you buy a bigger bed, you're left with more bedroom, but less bedroom.
Bro, if you pour ice water on a hot dog.
Wait.
Bedroom.
Hold on. I think he confused me with this one.
And
Please stop. My brain hurts.
if you buy a bigger bed, you're left with more bedroom, but less bedroom.
Bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Yo, my brain was lagging. You buy a bigger bed. You got more bedroom. More room on the bed. That's actually a nice bar if he was rapping. You buy a bigger bed, you got more room in your bed. You got more bedroom, but less bedroom. Like less space in your bedroom, even though you have more space. You have more room in your bed. I can't watch these, bro. I'm gonna end up overanalyzing and overthinking all of this shit. And it's so pointless. Okay, let's...
Buy a bigger bed, you're left with more bedroom, but less bedroom.
Bro, if you pour ice water on a hot dog, does it become a chili dog?
No, don't tell me he's at it again. Dude, you technically have 2 minutes to live, but every time you breathe, it restarts the timer.
You realize we were forced to leave because of you.
Yeah, what?
Live, but every time you breathe, it restarts the timer.
You have 2 minutes to live, but every time you breathe, it restarts the timer? So what, you're holding your breath for 2 minutes? There's people out there that can hold their breath longer than 2 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes was just like the time you decided to use for the sake of that deep thought. But is that it? You're holding your breath?
You realize we were forced to leave because of you.
The word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
It's absolutely fantastic. Now my friends know my family's crazy.
Dude, taxes are just a yearly subscription to the country that you live in. Childhood is the free trial. I don't think I can ever go back there again now that they know about you. If your parents always told you not to take candy from strangers, then what is Halloween?
Hey Dad, what's the number to that therapist again?
Bro, your eraser slowly dies because of your mistakes.
Well, guess I gotta find new friends. Do you know anybody? Sorry.
Bro, the number of people older than you will never increase.
Dude, if Earth is the third...
The number of people older than you will never increase. Because they're always dying. I like that one.
The number of people older than you will never increase.
Dude, if Earth is the third planet from the sun, doesn't that mean that every country is a third world country?
Be quiet!
Light bulbs were such a good idea, they became the symbol for a good idea.
You see what you did to Jared? He's having a mental breakdown because of you!
Bro, lawyers hope you get sued. Doctors hope you get sick. Cops hope you're a criminal.
But only thieves hope you have a good year.
Mechanics hope you have car trouble, but only a thief wishes you prosperity.
Wishing you prosperity, Ryan.
Yeah,
Is that my PlayStation?
They say the asteroid killed all
because if you don't do good, they can't steal your goodness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've heard that one before.
Wishing you prosperity, Ryan.
Is that my PlayStation?
They say the asteroid killed all the dinosaurs. You could also say it killed many birds with one stone. Reading a book is looking at a dead tree and hallucinating.
Let me ask you something. Why?
When you say forwards or back, your lips move in that direction.
Bro, if you try to fail but end up succeeding, which did you actually do?
I believe that's called failing upwards. I think.
I'm in the shower! Get out of here!
Dude, why does food get cold but drinks get hot?
Why are they called apartments?
Yo, that is actually a fantastic... It's kind of bullshit, isn't it? Imagine a world where you didn't have to buy a microwave. You could just take it outside. But even in the hottest of fucking weather, that food will always go cold. And even in chilly weather, that drink will still get fucking hot.
If they're all stuck together.
Hold on.
Get out of here!
Dude, why does food get cold but drinks get hot?
Why are they called apartments if they're all stuck together? Are robots that fix other robots engineers or doctors?
What if I pull that chair out from under you? Are you gonna have any more thoughts then?
Are leaves called leaves because they leave the tree?
I'm never gonna get rid of you, am I?
Bro, even though Uber drivers drive around in a car all day, they still gotta walk to work. Is it called sand because it's between the sea and the land? If you don't pay taxes, you get sent to a place where you don't have to pay taxes. Pinocchio's nose is technically an unlimited source of wood.
That is true. You don't pay taxes when you're in jail.
Wood supply.
Mom, can I join you and Dad at the restaurant? Well, third wheeling you two is not as bad as me being a supporting wheel for this idiot.
Any stairway is a stairway to heaven if you're clumsy. The more I light my lighter, the lighter my lighter gets until it's too light to light.
Bro, I love you, but can we not do this while I'm on the toilet?
Do you realize that history classes are only going to get longer and more difficult as time goes on?
Yeah, holy shit, that didn't even dawn on me. That didn't even dawn on me. And maybe that's where we're at now. Maybe we have so much history that we sit here and think, oh, they're not teaching this, they're not teaching that. Maybe it's because there's so much that they can only select what they want to teach. There's not enough time in a semester. There's not enough time in a school year. If you wanted to learn all of the fucking history, bro, you'd be in school every day, year round. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe that's it, though. Maybe you just can't teach everything. And it'd be nice. But it would also be nice if they would teach the more important shit instead of the lesser important shit that really doesn't matter, that you would be okay figuring out at the age of 50. So
What if every country in the world has ninjas, but we only know about Japan's ninjas because they're so bad at being ninjas?
Seriously, can you get the heck out of here? I can't do my business while there's someone in the room.
isn't it weird that we have a little voice in our head, like the one used to read this? Yeah. Have you ever wondered what the voice in your head sounds like? Would it sound like you? Or would it sound like something? Because I don't hear anything when I have that little voice in my head. It's just a thought, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if the voice in my head sounds like me.
Why is there a D?
It's got to, right? Because the voice in my head is me. I'm going way too deep into this one. We gotta go.
In fridge, but not in refrigerator.
Mom, he's doing it again. No, but this time it's in my room while I'm on the toilet. I know we're a close family, but there's gotta be some boundaries here. Well, when are you gonna get home? Why are you there? Can you give me some toilet paper?
My guy, every book you've ever read is just a remix of the dictionary.
Ryan, when you're done doing what you're doing, please give me some toilet paper.
Dude, why do we drive in parkways, but park in driveways?
That's actually a good point.
Don't encourage him. You'll only make things worse.
You know, if you think about it, your burps are just your pukes farts.
Ew.
I think it's time for me to go to bed. Good night. Smart.
If it rains on a Sunday, does that mean it's now a rain day?
Ryan, you realize he's not gonna come back to my house after tonight, right? And he's not gonna like the idea of burping for a long time.
Your alarm sound is technically your theme song, since it plays at the start of every episode.
Ryan, can you come here for a minute? I have a few questions.
No, go to bed! See what you did? Bro, clapping is just hitting yourself repeatedly because you like something.
Jesus.
Dude, the blanks of your eyes get removed from your memory. What would happen?
Wait, what did he say?
Dude, the blanks of your eyes get removed from your memory. What would happen if Pinocchio said, "My nose will grow now"? Actors pretend to work. Ryan, do you know what is happening in the other room right now? For some reason, everyone you've ever spoken to has decided to gather in my room to question life with Jimmy.
What is life?
People who need glasses just got bad graphics.
Ryan, can you... Hey, where's the chips?
I am afraid you are forbidden from boarding without permission.
Why does our nose and our feet smell? I don't know, man. Why can't we smell the inside of our nose? Do you know what the inside of your nose smells like? Weird, right? What you used to smell, yet you can't smell the inside of it. Strange. Why do we bake cookies but cook bacon? Oh, bacon sounds so good. Bacon infused pancakes drenched in syrup. That sounds so good. Okay. More shit on Mr. Beast, I guess. Dude, everyone's falling off. Mr. Beast, Dr. Disrespect, fucking good old Joe Biden. Everybody's falling off. Me? Oh, there's a try not to laugh right here. Dude, if Deadpool and Wolverine would just come onto one of these fucking streaming platforms, or like on YouTube or Amazon, or it would just hurry up and do that. I could watch it. I wouldn't even have to worry about going to the theater. I really don't want to go to the theater. There's so many people here. But you know what? I have a fix for that. I can just go early. Pay less money via matinee. If I went like at noon or like 1 o'clock, what is it, like 2.5 hour movie? Something like that. Philip, we've seen everything that has to do with the AK-50. We're all AK-50'd out. Are you going to shave your beard? Probably. I mean, when I get a haircut, I'll get it trimmed. But as far as like shaving it off, I will not. Why? Do you want me to shave my beard, Fox? Is that what it is? Sailor tries hacking Joe Biden's medical records. So dumb. For what? For what? What was the purpose? I'm gonna prove that this motherfucker has goddamn Alzheimer's and they're just hiding it. And do you really think they would hide it in whatever it is you found? That's like letting a whole bunch of alien cadavers linger around Area 51 after it was exposed. You move it. Duh. Obviously you didn't find shit, now you're going to jail. We'll watch that at some point. It's only 8 minutes by Angry Cops. Country girl, have a fantastic evening. Oh, it's not regulation? Well, good. I'd have to break it if it was. Oh, I wish. Let me look through my look through this. Okay, so now we do this one. Oh no. Wait. Okay. Tomster stuff. Mad TV. Lorraine plays miniature golf. I don't know how many of you, if any of you at all, watched Mad TV back in the day. I did not. I was too young at the time. Not too young because my parents wouldn't let me watch it, but just too young to care, really. If they would have put this on the TV when I was a kid, I would have been like, no, go back to fucking Power Rangers. What are you talking about? Okay. Dude, I want to play some fucking mini golf again. That'd be great. Got a call. Katai, you're still at work? Damn, girl. Oh, Astro, you're here. Hello. Hi, I didn't see you. What's up, dog? You're buffering, try refreshing. I don't know if anyone else is buffering, but if you are, try refreshing, I guess. Tracy, what the absolute fuck? How do you break your ankle playing mini golf? Are you playing extreme mini golf? Are you out there with a fucking helmet, a goddamn axe, a shield, and some chainmail? And you're just fucking going balls deep on some fucking mini golf? How? I got a hole in one, got excited, jumping up and down, and fell in a hole on the side. So you're just uncoordinated as fuck. Fox, bye. Thank you for stopping in again, man. Truly appreciate you hanging. Tracy, you're the type to trip over a caterpillar. Or a ladybug. Or a roly-poly. You really would. Okay. I gotta rewind this.
Just line it right up.
Tracy, there's a... I don't know what theater Kenny was telling you about, but there's 3 in Columbus, okay? So you have the strip mall. This, like, it used to be called Carmike something, and then it was, like, something else. I think it's AMC now. The one on Whittlesley. And then you have the Dollar Movie Theater, which I don't know if it's still there, which is over by the Peachtree Mall. And then you have Hollywood Connections, which I don't know if it's still called Hollywood Connections, but Hollywood Connections is over there on Veterans Parkway. It's over there by like a car dealership and a TCBY, and there's like some hotels, there's a bank. There's a bowling alley not too far. Yeah, Hollywood Connections. I used to go there all the time when I was a kid. They had putt-putt, which they still have. They have a skating rink. They have laser tag, and then they have a movie theater. Maybe that's the theater he said that they updated. But I wouldn't know. I can't remember. It's been ages since I've been to that theater. I always usually just go to the one by the strip mall on Whittlesley. Hollywood Connection is great if you're trying to take your kids somewhere because of the putt-putt, the skating rink. Oh, they also have arcade. I used to go there all the time and play the arcade. I think they still have the arcade, maybe. Anyways, here we go.
Just line it right up and then take a nice, easy swing. Excuse me, ma'am. We're trying to play here.
Don't let me get in the way.
But, ma'am, I'm just... Ma'am, I don't think you're supposed to...
That's cute. Huh?
Yeah, windmill, so...
You could use that Hummer for all sorts of stuff, huh? Like...
I recognize
like a miniature golf.
I recognize this guy. This guy was the waiter from whenever she was at the buffet. I think.
Golf windmill,
huh?
Maybe? Yes.
Windmill, maybe, or... Huh? What else? You know, maybe doghouse there, huh? Right there?
I get it. Ma'am. Ma'am?
What kind of dog you suppose would live up inside this Hummer? Maybe one of them, what do they call them? Weimaraner?
A Weimaraner? Weimaraner? Weimaraner. Yes, a Weimaraner. Listen, ma'am, I'm just here to play some miniature golf with my son.
Your son, huh? Ah, he's cute. Some good stock, huh? So tell me, you've got one of them Farrah Fawcett posters with the pokey nipples above?
Ma'am, he is 8.
Yeah.
You know, actually, actually, Trevor, why don't we just take a step back here? We're going to let the nice lady go ahead and play on through. Go ahead.
Hey, you were here first. You know, I don't want to step on your toes.
It's fine. Go ahead, please.
Here we go. Oh. Huh?
I didn't say anything. Ma'am. Ma'am, what are you doing?
Bro, if she was a real lady, I would have my phone pulled out recording, and I would be on the ground crying if I witnessed some shit like this in real life at Putt Putt. And I just witnessed this fucking 68-year-old lady just having half a stroke on the par 4.
Doing?
Well, you know, you gotta size her up, see what you're up against. These windmills can be tricksters, I'm telling you. Cripes, I'm in a pickle.
After all this, I really truly hope she hits a hole in one, because bro, god damn it.
What is it? What
Huh?
is it?
Well, it's so hot in here, I'm bloated, and I'm stuck like a pig.
All right. You know, Trevor, let's just go to the next hole. Forget it. Let's go.
Dad, we can't just leave her here. She could die.
All right, ma'am. Hang on. I'll get you out of there, all right?
It's hot.
Okay, just on 3, I'll pull you out, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm very sorry, ma'am. I didn't need to get you there.
That's the most action she's gotten in years right there.
I'm sorry. It was my... Are you all right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep that as a souvenir if you want there.
Well, I think we're going to pass, all right? Let's go, Trevor. I'm sorry about this.
Huh?
We're making up... I'm talking to... Where... Trevor, just go.
All right, then catch you on the flip side. 4.
She hit Trevor.
You just hit me in the eye, you moron.
Above the eye or below her? Huh?
How does he get hit in the eye walking away? I mean, I know it's just you know, show and shit like that, but what a shot.
I'm sorry. Don't tell Mommy what Daddy just did.
It's fun.
Probably. Bro, first she got violated by that stick coming out of the hole, and then next she got violated by the windmill. Grandma had a hell of a time at Putt Putt. She'll be back there next Saturday. For sure. How Drake plays mini golf. Fucking Drake, dude. It's so funny. Speaking about Drake. All the comments that I see now about Drake. I see one reoccurring comment. And I've seen it more in the past, year than I've ever seen it before. And the comment is, bro, Drake's really not all that good. I think he's kind of overrated. And I'm like, I've been saying this exact same thing for the past 15 fucking years, and everybody called me a hater or said I was stupid or that I didn't know rap music. And now here y'all are. I even recognize some of these goddamn names too. Here y'all are talking about Drake's not all that good. No shit. The fuck were you on 10 years ago? What? Obviously. Duh. Dude's a He's an entertainer, man. He ain't no rapper. And I've been saying this shit, and people are like, "Nah, bruh, you just a hater." Okay, all right. I suppose. My kids were making fun of him the other day. Who, Drake? They called him the weenie seller. Oh my god. That's... Yeah. And on top of that, homie's weird. He'd be talking to fucking 17-year-olds and shit. And 18-year-olds, which, don't get me wrong, 18 years old is legal, right? If you're 18, you can vote, you can get your cheeks clapped. However, I don't know what motherfucker my age or older would want to do that. Much less have a relationship with this fucking person. They're 18. They're so dumb and illogical, irrational, and emotional. That doesn't sound like a good time. Oh. Sounds absolutely horrid if you ask me. Astro sounds good. I'm sorry, bro. I feel like you're the only one that's buffering. I don't know. Maybe it's other people, but I'm sorry it's happening to you. Bro, these slap competitions are just out of this world. Yeah, it's still gross. Well, I can check to see if it was me at one point. Maybe it was. No. Not me. I haven't dropped any frames. Could be weather. I don't know. What the fuck was I looking up? Okay, we finished all of these. What are we on? We're on public, right? Okay, let's go to public. Okay, we're gonna do the front. Why Americans are such easy allies to fight with. Their perspective on major World War II allies. I mean, I just feel like we're easy to fight with because the goal is easy, right? It's not hard to comprehend. And as long as you have the same goal that we have, we'll get along just fine, especially on the combat zone. The more the merrier. The more guns the better. The more firepower the better. Come on. Hop on in, as long as the group doesn't get overly massive or too big, because I don't like operating in groups that big. In Garrison, that's fine, but like, nothing more than like 35, 40 people. But yeah, we just want to shoot at shit, and as long as you just want to shoot at shit as well, then we'll get along. Not that big of a thing. And also, we're always down to help you. There's some selfish reasons why we're always down to help you. But ask anyone that has ever contacted for help in a combat zone, and an American answered the call. I guarantee they were happy as shit. Because not only will we say yes, but bro, we will come in there like a dragon with a fucking hemorrhoid. Because again, we just want to shoot at shit. Mainly them. Any opportunity we get that we can get to discharge our weapons, we're going to take it. So not only will we come help you, but we'll have a smile on our face on our way to coming to get you, or helping you, or aiding you in whatever it is that you need. So long as there is someone to shoot at, don't fuck with us and be like, hey, we need fire support over here. We get there and there's nothing going on. We'll fight about it, but don't do that. Just playing with a motherfucker's emotions. Which one is it? This one?
When someone dies, the soul cannot rest until you put the wrong things right. I'm gonna kill them. Every single one of them.
Okay. Here we go.
The Americans were some of the easiest troops for the Allies to get along with in World War II. While not always perfect, the Americans joined the Allies late and showed up with a swagger and an enthusiasm many troops needed to help boost morale.
Because they knew they were going to get to shoot at people. It's that easy for us, man. Give us people to shoot at and we're good, bro. We should keep going from mission to mission, territory to territory, location to location. As long as it's target-rich environment, it's all good.
American soldiers made fast friends with many of the other allies, but most notably with the Australians, Canadians, British, and even the...
Kind of like the relationship between Venom and Eddie Brock. As long as you give me people to eat, I will protect you. I will give you all these powers. I will make you amazing. Right? I will stand next to you.
Soviets. Even if there were some bumps along the way, and even if cultural differences led to misunderstandings, the Americans were well liked by their comrades. In this video, we're going to dive into the relationships American troops had with their allies and talk about the good, the bad, and the sometimes very ugly.
I think the very ugly is more than likely going to be like a bar fight or something, probably. Over bitches. It's always over bitches.
Inviting Americans down under wasn't the first choice for many Australians, as they had assumed the British would come to their aid when battling the Japanese in the Pacific. For Australia, a member of the Commonwealth of Nations, it was a natural assumption, but Churchill wouldn't spare the men. He preferred to keep his troops closer to home to protect the motherland. Left with no other choice, the Aussies turned to America for help. The first Americans arrived in Australia in December 1941, only a couple of weeks after Pearl Harbor, and by 1943, that number had grown to more than 250,000, with most of the Americans stationed around Brisbane. There was a natural camaraderie between the Aussies and the Americans, especially on the battlefield.
And off the battlefield. both these types of people love to drink. They love the alcohol.
With a common goal and language shared between the two, they found it easy to find things they liked about each other. In particular, the Americans admired the fighting spirits of the Aussies. In August 1942, the two nations, along with other Commonwealth allies, engaged in the Battle of Guadalcanal against the Japanese in the Solomon Islands. The offensive's goal was to keep the Japanese from building an airfield on Guadalcanal which could cut off US sea lanes to Australia. The offensive was a success, and the
I was about to say that should have been easy because, like, bro, it takes longer than just a fucking day to build a fucking airstrip. So that should have been an easy success.
Americans and Australians found it simple to work together on the battlefield. Back in Australia, things were a bit different. The perception of the American soldiers was fairly positive at first. They had well-fitted uniforms that made them look stylish. Their manners were considered extremely polite by the Aussies as they addressed everybody as sir or ma'am, and they made more money than the Aussies. Even the Americans in the lower ranks earned more than higher-ranking Australians.
Damn.
That, combined with the tipping culture they brought with them from the States, gave the Americans a reputation for being big spenders. The American presence had an effect on Australian culture. Suddenly, hot dog stands started popping up, shops began selling American-style clothes, and cafes started advertising hamburgers and Coca-Cola. Some Aussies, women especially, began to talk like the Americans, picking up their slang. The American GIs definitely enjoyed the company of the local.
It's not really. I guess it is slang, maybe, I suppose. There's differences. I feel like Aussies have the slang and we don't, for the most part. But then again, that's probably how they feel. I don't know.
Local women and vice versa. Some 12,000 Australian women ended up marrying American soldiers and returning with them to the States at the end of the war.
That's not anything new. That's been happening throughout the course of history. Anytime, and it's not just Americans. Anytime your country's military goes anywhere and spends a long period of time there, those soldiers are going to come back with ladies from that country. One of my homies. It's not an uncommon thing. One of my homies, his dad was stationed in Germany and came back with a German wife. Right? So
American popularity with local.
A lot of guys that I was stationed with, they came back with Italian wives. So
women was a source of tension for the Australian soldiers.
Well, some came back with Italian wives, but the majority of them came back with Romanian wives. Italian ladies really didn't like us all that much. For some, I don't know what it was. They just did not. Bro, they had like zero interest in any fucking Americans. It's usually the German women, the Romanian chicks, and now if you went into Venice or Rome and shit like that, Milan, like these bigger cities, you had a higher chance of finding American girls. And you had a higher chance of, I don't know, finding a drunk Italian that was willing to throw away enough self-respect to sleep with an American, I suppose. For the most part, man, I couldn't, bro. They had that shit locked up tight.
Soldiers, along with the disparity of pay. But what really got to the Aussies was just how much the Americans were encroaching on their territory. To put it into perspective, at the time, Brisbane only had a population of around 330,000. But at the peak of the American presence, there was an additional 80,000 people in and around the city. They simply didn't have the infrastructure to accommodate such a sudden population boom. The sudden ingress of GIs led to such inconveniences as brownouts and school closures. Furthermore, out of almost nowhere, Aussies couldn't go to their favorite spots anymore. Hotels and bars gave preferential treatment to the Americans because they had more money to spend.
Manscaped's 20% off summer sale is here. That means you can finally snag the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, plus 2 free gifts.
At the time,
I will say this, for the Aussies in this situation, it's not like the Americans were there forever. I mean, look at the bright side. You're experiencing a small glimpse into what people in America experience all the time, especially the people in America that live next to a military installation. Have any of you ever lived next to a military installation? Fort Bragg, Fort Gordon, Fort Hood, Fort Bliss, Fort Irwin, Fort Huachuca, Fort Carson, Fort Drum, Fort Benning. Like, any of y'all ever lived near any of these places? Bro, it is a military. Civilians play second fiddle to the military in these places. Civilians come second. For real. Everything is tailored for military in that immediate area. And if you're not used to that, and if you don't like that, you might want to find somewhere else to live. Really. But yeah, Americans have been dealing with this shit right here since military fucking started.
Establishments were only allowed
I hope you had fun, Reverend. That's awesome, dude. How long were you there?
to serve alcohol twice a day for 1 hour at a time, which meant that the Aussies had to run around trying to find space in any bar or hotel that could squeeze them in if they wanted a drink. Meanwhile, the Americans comfortably took up space. Even though the Americans had been told the Aussies enjoyed their drink, in their military-issued guide to the country, they weren't informed of the dangers of getting in the way of an Aussie and his beer. On top of that, the Americans had better rations and more access to products that were either extremely limited or not available to their Australian counterparts. Things like chocolate, cigarettes, ice cream, booze, and even nylon stockings were sold at American post exchanges where Australians weren't even allowed to enter.
Damn.
Tensions.
That's fucked up. Come on, man. They're letting you use their country and you won't let them into your PX. That's... rude, American military. Rude. They're letting you use their country, their area, their land, their living situation, their city, their area of operation, and you won't even let them into the pit. I mean, I guess I can understand, bro, because, like, maybe only a certain amount of goods are getting flown into that PX, and you have to make sure that it goes to the American troops and not, because then it's just going to get bought out, but I suppose.
Born out of resentment grew over time. According to local authorities, there were as many as 20 brawls a night happening between Australian and American soldiers. It all crescendoed on the night of November 26, 1940.
It's not that bad. And it'll be fine anyways. Once the war starts, all these strifes and all these problems, that shit goes away. You don't really give a fuck about the argument you were having with another troop at the bar about some dumb shit whenever the bullets start flying, so this shit really ain't that big of a deal.
When an American private named James R. Stein left a hotel bar stinking drunk after it closed. He stopped to talk to 3 Aussie service members when he was stopped by an American MP who asked to see his leave pass. The MP got impatient with Stein when it took him a few minutes to find it and arrested him. The Aussies quickly came to Stein's defense, both out of sympathy for the drunk and general disdain for American MPs, whom Aussies disliked for their aggressive behaviour. Living up to the stereotype, the MP went after the 3 Aussies, raising his baton over his head. The Aussies didn't hesitate to attack him.
Good to see that American MPs have been dicks for longer than I thought. Christ. When was this? Bro, y'all have been dicks since the 40s. Come on, man. Give it a rest. Please.
Seeing trouble, more American MPs showed up, and so did more Australian servicemen. The MPs were outnumbered, and they backed off, but it was too late. The Battle of Brisbane had begun. The Aussies went after the MPs and attacked the postal exchanges, 2 of the major sources of their frustrations.
Dude, now that we've reached this point in the video, I got bad news. We've seen this. It didn't dawn on me at first, but after that last little tidbit, we've seen this. It was either by the fat electrician or by somebody else. But they're about to get into a massive fucking fight. There wasn't that many casualties, but they're about to get into a massive fucking scuffle between Australians and Americans. And yeah. I can't remember when we've seen this, but we have. So I guess, do you still want to finish? I pretty much know how this ends. Do you want to finish this, or do you want to move on? It didn't dawn on me at first. It took me like 5 whole minutes, but I finally got it. Like they shut down the city and everything goes on to lockdown, and there's still the Brit and Russians. I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? American Airlines was shit coming back. I was stuck in DC for 12 hours because of the storm. So wait. I wouldn't really say they were shit. I mean, it is a storm. Can't take off if it's not optimal conditions. But just for future travel, Reverend, I recommend you go Delta. I prefer... their relationship with those allies. What do you, I don't understand what you're telling me, Vince. All I know is that I've seen the story. Bye, Tracy. Have a good evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. I truly appreciate you. Wait, where did it go? Because Reverend, the video is based on all the allies, not just the Australians. Well, I mean, do you remember us watching this video? Okay, I guess that. All right. Well, hopefully there's something new in here that I haven't seen. That'd be unfortunate if there isn't.
Less than 2 hours after Stein left the hotel, more than 5,000 Aussie servicemen joined in the riots. There were countless fights, projectiles were thrown into postal exchanges, and one Australian soldier was accidentally killed in the middle of a scuffle. The Battle of Brisbane lasted 2 nights before things calmed down and were quickly brushed off. US Army Sergeant Bill Benson commented on that, saying, "It sort of settled down and you go into a pub and an Aussie would come up and slap me on the back. Wasn't that a good ruckus we had the other night? And have a beer on me." From then on, the Aussies and Americans had no more major incidents.
Yeah, but the thing about that, though, is the civilian population doesn't see it that way. The only thing they saw was a war. Like, from what I remember of the last video that we watched, there was quite a bit more damage than what was mentioned. That video went into a little bit more detail than this one has.
And got along fairly well for the rest of the war. Sharing the world's longest land border certainly has its advantages in World War II, considering Americans and Canadians had almost no trouble getting along.
Okay, so it's going... Okay, cool. This I haven't seen. That whole first one, man, we saw a whole video on that. That's why I was like, man, if the rest of the video is like this, I don't even want to continue. But, alright, we're good.
Long when fighting together. Culturally very similar and sharing the same language, it was a breeze for both sides. They had a much deeper understanding of each other than they had with the other allies, and this fostered a strong camaraderie.
Talk about Americans and Canadians, right?
The US and Canada fought together in Europe as well as the Pacific, fighting in many battles together. Most notably, they fought side by side on the beaches of Normandy, as well as at the Battle of Scheldt. For D-Day, Canada contributed 14,000 soldiers and 10,000 sailors, along with 110 warships and 15 fighter bomber squadrons. While the Americans landed on the codenamed Utah and Omaha beaches, Canada was assigned Juno Beach. Though they sustained heavy casualties, the Canadians successfully took the beach from the hands of the Germans. Both the Americans and the Canadians admired each other's bravery from that day. The Americans gladly served under Canadian command in several battles, most notably at the Battle of Scheldt in late 1944, during which Canadian and other Allied troops successfully fought off the Germans and opened up a shipping route to Antwerp. That shipping port was critical to the Allied success in the war, as it allowed 2.5 million tons of supplies to arrive between November 1944 and April 1945. But the North American neighbors didn't just fight alongside one another. The men even sometimes fought in each other's militaries. In his book, Military Relations Between the United States and Canada, 1939 to 1945, Colonel Stanley W. Zuban talks about how a number of Americans crossed the border long before Pearl Harbor in order to join the Canadian Armed Forces. By 1941, there were 1,200 Americans in the Royal Canadian Air Force alone, making up 10% of its officer strength. Around the time of Pearl Harbor, the number jumped to over 6,000 Americans in the Royal Canadian Air Force and another 10,000 in the Canadian Army. And after Pearl Harbor, there was a bit of a reverse as the US entered the war. Around 26,000 Canadians headed south and enlisted in the US military. Both militaries operated very similarly with only small differences in organization, tactics, and equipment. These differences may have occasionally led to some disagreements or tensions, but overall, the Canadians and Americans were thick as thieves throughout the duration of the war.
I could see this.
The US and Britain have long been referred to as two countries separated by a common language. But that didn't stop British and American soldiers from becoming fast friends during the war. Despite their cultural differences, both sides found friendship with the other to be easy. The Americans had a great deal of respect for the British and all they had endured since they entered the war in 1939, both at home and on the battlefields of Europe and North Africa. Likewise, the British were grateful for the help the Americans were giving them. The Guide for American Servicemen in Britain, 1942, told Americans that the British are far more interested in getting together in solid friendship with us so that we can all start dishing it out to Hitler. So any small cultural faux pas on behalf of the Americans in Britain was
go and shoot at shit. I'm telling you, man. Common language. Let's just go destroy shit.
quickly forgiven. Well, all except one. The Americans brought more than just their swagger and fighting spirit to Great Britain. They also brought their racism. That's not to say racism didn't already exist in British society. It did. But Americans brought over a much different flavor of racism. The American armed...
It was probably sharper, is what it was. It was probably passive racism. Or passive racism over there in Great Britain. But in America, it's razor sharp. It's very direct. You know who's being spoken to. Pretty much. Like, yeah.
Forces were still segregated at the time of World War II, and that segregation was brought with them everywhere they went. Segregation between black and white people didn't exist in Britain, and it was something the British didn't understand. In fact, British service members and civilians alike generally got along well with around 150,000 African American soldiers that came over. While there were some initial tensions, as journalist Roy Otley wrote in 19...
And I'm telling you, bro, I can't get over the fact. It's just so ironic to me. It's so ironic to me. And naturally, people do this. It's just a natural thing. But you don't even have to segregate anyone anymore. Just like black people do, everyone else does. Everyone goes to their own groups. Every single fucking time. For the most part. Isn't it ironic that spent the entire time separating, and at the end of the day, when the separation went away, everyone still chose to go hang out with their own specific fucking people? Like, I even noticed it when I was in school, man. All the black kids sat with all the black kids. Most of the white kids sat with all the white kids. I was in a weird place because I was like kind of in between, in the middle of both, so I kind of just like sat in the middle with, I don't know, whoever was just cool and chill and didn't talk all that much. So, just funny how that works out.
1942, when the manager of a restaurant was questioned recently about refusing service to a Negro soldier, he had a ready answer. White Americans say they will not patronize a place if Negroes were served. They were generally welcomed in pubs just the same as their white counterparts, and British women were drawn to their manners, a fact that greatly bothered many white American servicemen. Racial tensions between the Americans spilled over on the night of June 24th, 1943, in the village of Bamber Bridge in Lancashire.
Really? But between who? Oh my god. What an embarrassment. Y'all are in a foreign nation, representing your nation. Different times, bro. Different times. That's embarrassing.
The violence started at Ye Old Hob Inn, a local pub that made a point to serve both black and white Americans. Two white American MPs tried to arrest a black soldier for being out of uniform. There was a confrontation in the street outside the pub, during which a black soldier, Private William Crossland, was shot and killed by a white MP. That prompted more white MPs to show up armed to the teeth, which then, in turn, forced the black soldiers to arm themselves in defense. The two sides shot at each other through the night and into the following morning.
Damn.
By the end of it, a further 4 people had been shot, 3 black and 1 white, and 2 other white MPs had been beaten. In the aftermath, 32 black soldiers were convicted of mutiny, while no white MPs faced any charges.
Naturally.
However, the blame for the incident was put on the MPs for their poor leadership and use of racial slurs. The story of the Battle of Bamber Bridge was buried pretty quickly, as the Americans didn't want the news of their infighting to get out to the other branches or even the other allies. Thankfully, the incident didn't hinder British and American camaraderie on the battlefield, and the two sides fought well together in countless operations.
Picture this. Even the chain of command knew that this shit was fucking stupid. Because otherwise, why try to hide it, right? If segregation and all this shit was such a good idea, and this racist ideology was such a good idea, why are you trying to hide it from getting out? It's because you know deep down it's a bad idea. You know deep down it's embarrassing and it's cringe. And you're in another country that doesn't even behave that way. And you're behaving that way. Just looks bad. Oh shit.
Atlantic, where the Americans helped the British destroy the German U-boat blockade, Operation Overlord, where the two countries stormed the beaches of Normandy, and Operation Market Garden, where British and American airborne forces combined and liberated the German-held cities of Eindhoven and Nijmegen in the Netherlands. The incredible teamwork exhibited by the soldiers from the United Kingdom and the United States bonded the two countries in a way that has yet to be broken. It helped to create the famous special relationship that exists to this day. The relationship between US and Soviet troops during World War II was, to put it mildly, complicated. Though they were allies, for the most part, the two nations' soldiers didn't really have much interaction with one another. Their opinions came from propaganda and secondhand sources.
I was about to say, and I can't even see them having anything in common either.
On the one hand, the Americans admired the Soviets for the fight they'd put up against the Germans despite terrible odds and even more horrific losses.
It's almost over, so I'll go ahead. There's only 2 armies that I fought alongside. One was the Turkish military. Turkey had some operations set up in Afghanistan, bro. What were they doing? I have no fucking idea. I didn't ask. There was kind of like a language barrier there when it came to some of their soldiers. I tried to have conversations with. Turkish troops, fought with them, and then obviously the ANA, the Afghan National Army. I fought with them as well. Okay.
On the other hand, having never fought together on a major battlefield, their understanding of one another was extremely limited. They didn't share a language or a political ideology, and that made it difficult for them to form a comprehensive opinion on each other. If anything, the overall opinion Americans had of the Soviet soldiers skewed negatively, in large part due to anti-communist attitudes in the West. This was made even—
Yeah, but in situations like this, lots of times, does it help with camaraderie? Yes, it does. But at the end of the day, it means nothing for the mission. You could have zero to fuck all in common politically, ideologically, and like religion wise, right? You could be completely different from this person, not know shit about them, and be separated by language. But you do have one thing in common: the mission. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. You're tied to that.
Even worse by rumors of war crimes committed by the Soviets toward the end of the war. Whether true or not, it made the Americans weary of their allies. However, despite this, in the rare instances Americans and Soviets did meet, their interactions were positive. One such example is their meeting at the Elbe River in Germany in April 1945. American forces pushing east met up with the Soviet forces pushing west, and it marked an important part of the end of the war as the two fronts finally converged and two of the major allies linked for the first time in enemy territory.
Okay, you have a live shooting situation in the cafeteria.
An even better example of Americans and Soviets getting along came in the form of one man, Joseph Biley. Biley was a paratrooper in the US Army before getting captured by the Germans on D-Day. After several months spent as a prisoner of war with a number of failed escape attempts under his belt, he finally had a successful escape in January 1945.
Nice.
After he freed himself from the clutches of the Germans, he went east with the hope of joining the Red Army so he could continue his fight against the Germans.
Continue his fight? Dude, the men of this war are just on another level badass. I stormed the beaches of Normandy and Omaha Beach in one of the most dangerous, deadliest, and bloodiest assaults in American history. I survive, and then I get captured, and then I survive that, and then fucking escape. You would think that homie would have just wanted to go home at that point. Like, hey, so you can go back to Fort Couch for a little while, just hang, just a little bit exhausted after all of that, just a little bit. No, he was like, put me back in the fight, coach, I'm fine. Let's go. That's fantastic.
Eventually found a Soviet tank brigade and approached them, arms raised with a pack of Lucky Strike cigarettes in his hand. He shouted, "American comrade," in his very limited Russian in the hopes they wouldn't shoot him on sight. Thankfully, it worked, and the brigade's commander, a woman by the name of Alexandra Samosenko, allowed him to join as they headed for Berlin.
Nice.
Biley was considered useful by his new battalion due to his expertise in demolitions, and it was his new band of brothers and sisters that liberated the very POW camp he had been imprisoned in.
Damn.
However, a month or so later,
That's a hella good movie right there.
He was injured in battle and was taken to a Soviet hospital.
With a sad ending.
There, he met Soviet Marshal Georgy Zhukov, who, after learning—
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, do y'all have like a medal that says like times 11 or something? Like just 1? Holy shit, I can't tell where the uniform ends and the medals begin. That's rad. That almost doesn't even look real, bro. At first glance, that damn near almost looks like stolen valor. Like, that's the way they do it, I suppose. That's crazy. I don't even know his name. Award? I guess. All right.
Of Biley's story via an interpreter, was amazed by his bravery. He wanted to ensure Biley got back to his countrymen and drew up the papers for him to rejoin the American army himself. We wish there were more examples of the Americans and Soviets fighting together, but their interactions were too limited. What do you think? Do you think America and the Soviet Union could have forged a special relationship like the one with Britain if they had the opportunity to fight alongside one another? How drastically have international relations between these countries changed since the Second World War?
I don't know. All I know is that that fucking general right there has more awards than every kid in our country has participation trophies combined. That's fucking madness. That was a good video, though. Not really surprised at any of these stories and these perspectives, because I did not get along with bro. The only person I did not get along with was the enemy. That's it. When it came to other militaries, when it came to other nations, there's never a problem. Like I said, man, the mission pretty much drives it all, right? And you're in a combat zone, you don't really have the time for petty little squabbles and fights and arguments. This isn't fucking 10th grade cheerleading, right? So kind of just do the mission and that's it. You acknowledge their existence, they acknowledge yours. Hey man, thanks. And that's it. You keep it pushing. Same thing with like other branches. Like I fought along other branches. Fought alongside a couple of Air Force personnel. Fought alongside a couple of Navy personnel. The only people I didn't get to fight alongside with was Marines. So, and everyone's different. But no, yeah, as far as like soldiers from other countries, I saw a lot of them. You wouldn't believe the amount of countries that were in Afghanistan helping the war effort against fucking Taliban and shit. You'd not believe how many fucking countries were actually there in the fight. There's a lot of countries. Most that I can't fucking recall, but Turkey was one of those countries. I was like hella surprised too. I couldn't really get an answer as to why they were there. They were there, bro. Full about a rattle. Doing foot patrols on the opposite side of the mountain that we were doing foot patrols on. So see what. God, that video is awful. Hey, there's a try not to laugh. You laugh, you go to hell. Joke's on you. I already got tickets. Ow. That was horrible. Huge changes to Navy boot camp in 2024. Okay. I kind of just want to search that instead of watching Jameson Travels' video. Come on. Top 10 shootouts in movies, volume 1. Yo, if The Matrix ain't on there at least once, that's a shit video. Saying. I would love to watch that again, but there's probably so much overlap in here that that's so pale. Best TV news bloopers of the decade. Jesus Christ. Yo, it's been a minute since we've watched anything by Clown World. Do y'all want to watch something by Clown World? Holy ass. It's up to y'all. Let me know before I keep scrolling. What is that? Oh. Probably. Oh. Because I don't think everything else on the list we've done. I don't think Captain Z never answered my question. I'm almost pretty sure that's music, so that's gonna have to wait. Did that one. Yeah, pretty much everything here we've done. And Umbreon, we did yours, right? Idiots in Cars, 123. Yeah, the only one we would have done would have been one by Astro, but he ain't here. He left. So let me check the public variety stream. We just recently did that Try Not to Laugh challenge. That was the most recent one. Almost pretty sure. No, wait. Oh my god, I lost my fucking place. And we'll just check. Yes. Yes, this is the one I fucking failed. So mad. I failed at the goddamn Joe Biden clip. So unfortunate. Yeah, so let me go further up to see if I missed anything. Daily dose of internet. Excuse me. Delivery guy let the intrusive thoughts win. I'm down to watch that. Is that multiple videos or just one video? I don't even know if Draco's still in here. No, we'll get cut short if we do that, Philip. We will get cut short something fierce. That's something we could do on Twitch, but it would get muted afterwards, so technically still cut short. You know what? We'll do... Fuck. Do daily dose of internet. Yeah, I'm still a little bit salty that I lost that Try Not to Laugh. I was right there too. No way he just jumps into a stranger's pool as a delivery guy. No way.
And we're back. The team is looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
I don't really fucking care.
Hello, everyone. This is.
Okay. Let's see.
your daily dose of internet. This guy.
Are we doing this as a try not to laugh or nah? We're chilling on this one, right? Yeah, Jeff, don't remind me, dog. Don't remind me. It was just too good because it was so fucking accurate. Is what that was. It was too accurate to not laugh. So. We're just gonna run this shit. I don't have to do it try not to laugh, then it's even better.
Went to go deliver a package when he saw that the homeowner left a note saying that he has permission to jump in their pool.
No way. Really? I don't know what kind of delivery driver hops into a fucking Hyundai. What? Is that Uber? It's probably Uber or DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that. For a second, it seemed like Amazon or something. Okay. Damn, you missed it. You fucked it up.
He left something outside in
Knees buckled and everything, and she went flying. Damn.
the rain and had to go get it.
I mean, there's no point in turning around. At that point, it didn't hit you, but I get it. Most people, they're just... I'm just gonna continue running. Like, yo, it hasn't hit me, and it missed me by a mile, literally. That was so far away. Just look close.
Murph, left-handed anger.
That's me. I can't do fuck all with my left hand. Oh, are we giving birth here? Oh, damn, that kid's
The
dead.
rug at this person's house says to hide any delivery packages.
Camera recording.
Nice. Fuck that. Why?
This live streamer got upset with what a viewer called him.
What do you mean bro's built like a 1x1 Lego piece? What even is a 1x1 Lego piece?
I've seen this guy before in, like, YouTube shorts.
Yep, you're banned. Have a good night.
The sounds from this video sounds like a cartoon.
It did. No. Oh.
This guy's grill caught on fire, so he thought of an actually pretty good idea.
He's gonna push it in the pool. Yeah. There you go. That ought to do it. However, I don't think that worked immediately. Because it's flowing fuel.
Do that again. Hit it with the apple. Hey, hit it with the apple. Hit it with the apple.
Fucked up.
Here's an extreme close-up of how water and salt dance together.
That dude fucked up all the chlorine in that pool by pushing in that damn... I forgot what we were watching. What? That just makes me have to take this. What are we looking at? Oh.
Come on, boo boo, finish your breakfast. Oh. Oh, that was so nice.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, it's so nice. Oh.
It sounds like this dog
Chucky's
is
a
about to
menace.
charge into battle.
What does it do?
It
Just watched
really
a
does.
man, like I was super
It really sounded like fucking Vikings were about to come over the hill.
old man park in like the middle of a crossing, and I was like, "Hey man, I don't think you can park there." and he was just like, oh, okay. He just left his car there, though.
No way.
It's kind of funny.
There's no... Alright.
20.
I don't have time for this, like... Or the balance. Oh my god.
So I'm still in Norway, and I recorded this video on top of a mountain. That's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Your phone case.
It was not bad. Not bad at all. There's one from 2022. I kind of want to make these a try not to laugh. Oh, dude, people having a bad day compilation. Total idiots at work. Speaking of idiots at work, my homie sent me a video of people dying at work. I gotta watch that. I forgot where he found it. I hope it's not Facebook, because I don't have Facebook. Case O? What? Queso? Okay, I've seen that one. If there's too much overlap, I'll go to the next one.
Whoops. I kind of missed.
A basement?
Hi. Hey, well, thank you. Wow. I just watched the wall.
Hey! Where are you going?
She doesn't even know how to ride that.
That skateboard's gonna go into the water.
At your feet.
Oh my god! Oh god! God, no! Mamo. Oh, that's scary. That's scary as shit.
No! What the fuck is this? Go, let go.
Bro, I love seeing people drop their food. And just the look of disappointment and sadness on their face when they do it, because it's happened to me before, bro. And it's so fucking funny seeing it happen to someone else. Like, they just got their food, they're excited, they're hungry, they're about to go in, and then boom. Tragedy strikes. Oh, reminds me of my crystals. I'll never get those back. Oh, hold on. All right. I don't know. That was the worst.
Whoa.
There's no... Damn. And he went... He went down every stair. No way. She threw her phone.
But I'm saying those are the outliers. But then you have a lot of people that are nervous. Oh, no. What was that? Cut that on video.
Jesus H. I think I've seen this one. My guy. Yeah. My God. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. I knew it. Jesus Christ! What is that girl? That was
not at all the room she had.
That was Phoebe from Friends. He's gonna drop it between. Yep.
Okay, I'm not.
Damn. Didn't make it.
Bro. What the f?
You're gonna be in the ER.
You jackass. It's better than cutting yourself.
No!
Ain't getting it back. Bad day. What happened?
Oh my god.
Oh, they were rigged on the wall and they fell off.
Oh, Vicky!
Oh. Oh, even worse. Damn, the whole thing, man. Now you can't. See, bro.
Okay, so I was
That's
really
why I can't
proud of
have
myself.
cats.
I installed this doggy door the other day, and I said, let's go with the little one because I'm worried about what might come in the house.
What is?
And
oh, that's why I was so confused. I was like, why is your girl just sitting on the counter petrified like stone? Yeah, that's why. So you built a doggy door. I'm assuming you have an animal. Do you still have that animal? Is that thing alive? Or is it currently digesting? God damn.
Jesus, there's an iguana in the front yard!
Oh no, get off of it. Stand up. Stand up. Your pants are gonna get ripped.
I got gas and farts trapped in me.
That is so crazy. I've never seen that before. Like,
Kids
I
are
have
so
never
honest.
seen that. I've never seen that yet.
Oh.
Why'd you do that, honey? Ow!
What are you doing?
This fire is crazy, but yo, look at her nails. I don't know what's more crazy right now. I don't know.
Bro, like imagine she's turning and like you know how like I'm guilty of driving with one hand. Like you know how like sometimes you make a turn, you don't really want to make that turn with one hand, so you're just like turn and then you grab the wheel and turn again. And then you're turning and then boom, you let up and then let off and then do like this and then bring it back to normal. Well, in between all this Doctor Strange hand movement that I'm doing, what if your nails get tangled up with one another? And then like, you know, you're turning the wheel and all of a sudden you're just like, and you're just like, I can't. Jesus, take it. Jesus, please. That seems like a hazard. And on top of that, have I said that that's not attractive at all? I don't know who the fuck told you it was. Looked like a velociraptor. Luke, what's going on?
Yeah.
Damn. I bet you that was the last thing he was worried about. That's rough. Dude just destroyed his. Oh no. Yo, you better be glad there was nobody at the. No. Sun. That's definitely the sun.
Oh God, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
What did he get hit with? Oh my god. Hey, that was a quick recovery.
To expedite the boarding process and help you get out on time, it's important to place the smaller items such as backpacks and purses under the seat and for the overhead bins.
How much does a new pair of pants cost?
You know, it's hard to think about.
I mean, if you're that bad off, I'll buy you some. Jesus, you're that bad off.
You're so funny, Grandpa.
He's old school as fuck. Yo, I clocked out and I'm already on my way home 30 minutes ago before this even happened. I saw the cans on the wall. I knew it. I don't know why the hell y'all are laughing. Y'all gotta clean that shit. Oh, fuck. Damn, what was that? Was that a keg? Damn. Now he's gotta go all the way back up. Ain't no way, dude. Is that a grill? Wow, saran wrap, huh? No. Some kind of... Why don't you ever cook? No, bad. No, so bad. Please, stop it. Don't touch me. Whew.
I feel so bad. Oh my gosh, she's rolling mad.
It's taking off the
Oh my gosh. Can she just
Well, at least you got it on camera, so the insurance company is definitely gonna believe you. Wow, she kept her phone in her hand the entire time.
Oh.
Bad. There goes your yacht.
I was like, we're moving way too fast.
You're so grounded. Bro, your mom's gonna be pissed. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. I don't understand what the fuck I was looking at. Oh, he rolled the ankle. Oh no. That hurts. What's going on? Why is he jumping overboard? Oh my god, and then he's gonna... He ran smooth the fuck over that. That's a hazard. I feel like some... What is that? Is that a bear? That's her dog. Oh my god. This is not gonna go good for you. What did you think? I can't believe she made that. That's what you call redneck luck. Bro, I cannot believe she made that. I was like, this is gonna go so bad. You're gonna get trapped on these fucking rocks. Luckily, not that big of a boat. You could probably push it or tug it back to the water. It's not that far, but Jesus Christ. Yo, this airport is oozing Mountain Dew. What could that be? The airport has gonorrhea. Bro, what the fuck? What could that be? And see what I said? You fly Delta. I don't know what the fuck this is. I haven't seen a airline.
Oh, what is it you're holding? A cookie?
I don't know. Damn. Kudos to whoever cleaned that glass. That's fantastic. This is another one of my favorites, bro. Seeing people walk into glass.
Oops.
Damn. He didn't want the smoke from that mad ass mom. You woke up the baby.
Baloncu vallahi düştü ya. Aman insanlar da var ya. Anam.
Yeah, I don't think that was the approved landing zone. Now you're stuck.
Şaka jest obok.
And then you just drove away honking like, bye, my friend. Catch you later. What are you doing? Look what you did. You're so stupid.
So dumb. Ran right into the... What the...
Yo, that man just cut 1/10 of that grass and then went straight into the fucking lagoon. If this isn't your car, you're on the verge of getting your ass whipped. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, the manhole cover came up.
I want the one who sits on the 50th try. I want the dog that's still
Dude, if only she had a sled, man. That could have been good. August, what's good? Leon, what's up? She's not impressed at all. She's like, that's bad. I like how he put that shit down so calmly, man. I would have been I'd have been mad. I would have thrown it or slammed it. Just like dropped it. He put it down with such care and ease. Like, I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna freak out. I would have freaked out. I would have been so mad.
Knock it out. Really hard. Lift it out. Lift it. Oh!
Damn. The threefer.
Oh.
I thought that, dude, for a second, I thought that guy in the back was about to get clotheslined by that fucking wire. Dude, let the wind be so crazy it comes back. And it. Never mind. Already did it. Oh, that hurt.
¿Está bien?
Damn!
Mom is gonna be so mad.
Right. So as you can see, things got out of hand. I mean, it was in my hand. I was...
What did you do? Were you drunk?
I was holding it.
The clippers? Damn! Her dog scared the shit out of her. That's hilarious. She's having a bad day.
My, what a year it's been. This time last year, you...
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, not the
food. Hey, she's still Stop it with these. She still saved the phone. Damn.
You alright?
No, she's not. She just did that on dress.
Oh, that's bad.
Dang. No way it gets back to the water. No, it doesn't. No. And he's gonna, who do you think you are? You're Aquaman? You're gonna go looking for it? He really made the attempt. He really made the attempt. Oh, kudos. Is that, bro, is that with a bowling ball? That is. Fucked up that floor. Oh, so much water up your nose just now. God damn it, Damien! Hi, Mom. So good. In his hand. And then he cut himself. Yep.
For sure.
My name is Lucy, and I have to figure out who I am.
He's like, of course that would happen. Of course that would happen to fucking me. Okay. Floating down river looking like Jesus. Oh my god.
Did you get that?
How did you trip on grass?
$5 that you don't make it.
No, he's going straight through the trampoline. I knew it.
I told you.
I knew it. You need to like that thing. Yeah, that thing doesn't seem very sturdy. What are you trying to do? There goes the windshield. I knew it. I knew it. What are you trying to do? Holy shit, a stunning 9 yards. That's phenomenal. The one in the... Oh my god. That golf one was great. What is this? 2 girls on a fucking razor scooter?
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh my god, I got it.
Fucking Stacy and Kelsey.
I nailed it.
Jesus. Oh, the light. No, the whole truck.
Oh!
They took it way too fast. Oh, that hurt. Damn, he broke the whole thing with his ankle. I know that hurt. His homie's like, yo, you okay, bro? There's fucking a thing there. Damn, he bounced 3 times. Once on his ass, then on his head, then on his elbow. Yo, he nailed it! Oh. Yo, that's way better than anything I could have done when I was that age with a razor scooter. Just collecting his thoughts. Yeah. Damn, he's Scorpion. The Scorpion's never fun.
Oh. Oh.
You don't work there
I
now?
bet that feels
No,
better, right?
I did. I went to the detective bureau for 4 years after the dispatch center.
Well, you're okay now, right?
Yeah, it probably feels so much better, right?
Now?
No.
Stop.
Jesus Christ. What is it?
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
It's basically a video of Ro Hessler's speed disassembling a Rubik's Cube. He does it in about 7 seconds, but after seeing that video, I've been doing some practicing myself. And I'm at a point where I think I can get a pretty decent time, faster than that. So, let's see. Ready?
I like the style. That hammer swing was flush. That was a that was most fucking good. Okay. Guys, gals, that's gonna do it for the tater. I'm gonna go get some food. I can feel myself about to have a fucking sneezing fit, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Hopefully I'll have a good Thursday. We'll be live tomorrow. Either here or on Twitch. And then hopefully Saturday as well. If not, I'll let you know in the Discord. So have a good rest of your Thursday. If I don't see you tomorrow, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the start to your weekend. If I don't see you this weekend, enjoy your weekend. If y'all need anything, y'all can let me know. Hit me up. Discord. At DM, whatever the case may be. Love y'all.